Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a simple abstract nail art manicure, so let's get started. So I wanted to take you through my whole process, which is always removing the nail polish from my previous manicure, because I do always have my nails painted, even if it's just like a clear top coat or like a clear nail strengthener kind of polish. So once you remove your nail polish from your previous manicure, you are going to want to trim your cuticles either with the Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover or just with nippers. And once you're done with that, go ahead and wash your hands in warm soapy water and then just pat them dry with a napkin. And now we'll just go ahead and apply a simple cuticle oil to the nails. Now we're ready to file our nails to the desired shape we want, and make sure to go ahead and even up your nails, like your left hand with your right hand, because they say most people's nails and hair grows quicker on one side, and for me it's my right hand, so I always have to make sure to trim my right hand a little more and then go ahead and even out any nicks that I have. If you haven't filed your nails in a while, or if they just kind of grow out of hand like mine do, it's a lot quicker to cut them with nail clippers first to get them a little closer to the length that you want and the shape, and then go ahead and even them out with a file. And then after a file, you always want to smooth them out with a buffer. And now you should have perfect nails that look ready for polish. So go ahead and start out with your base coat or a nail strengthener of your choice. And just as a quick tip, I always use this Beauty Secrets nail polish dryer quick spray. You can get it at your local Sally Beauty Supply. I'm sure other brands have them as well, but this is the one that I use, and it quickens up the drying time on your manicure by so much. Now this is the first time I'm using the nail liquid latex. You just paint around your nails and your cuticles to make sure that it catches any excess polish, and you're supposed to be able to just peel it off at the end, but like I said, I haven't used it before, and go ahead and ignore that shake of the camera. That was my son. He's always curious as to what I'm doing and just likes to smack the little thing that holds my phone when I'm recording, so I'm so sorry for that. But for the liquid latex, you just go ahead and paint around your nails as I mentioned, and your cuticles. And just as a tip, go ahead and apply a lot, like I would say 2 to 3 layers. I'm not sure if it was just this one that I bought, but it didn't really stick to itself, so it kind of came off in a lot of little pieces. But I don't know if that's just because I didn't layer it enough, or if I got a cheap version of the liquid latex. But it did work out for what it was intended for. I just wish that maybe I would have maybe read the directions a little better, or tried a better brand of this product. So now we're ready for our base coat, and I'm using a light green shade in 978, and I did get this from the Dollar Tree, and I'm so happy that I did, because I actually went through the beauty aisle on my way to the register and happened to glance at like the nail polishes, and they had so many cute colors, and I always forget how many nail polishes they have because I've shopped in the beauty department at the Dollar Tree before, but for some reason I always end up, you know, buying the OPI and the Orleys from Sally, which is right next door to my Dollar Tree. But just make sure you check your local Dollar Tree, because they do have a lot of cute shades, especially now for fall. And just as a side note, if you are interested in looking at their fall shades, go ahead and watch my previous video from my Dollar Tree haul. And once you're done with your base coat, don't forget to use your quick dry spray so you can quicken your drying time. So once your base coat dries, you're going to want to go in with your next shade, which for my nail art design, the second shade I chose to use is called Green Glow, and I also got this one from the Dollar Tree. And you're just going to want to make like more fluid movements to make sure like they're really like wavy and pretty and not so sharp. And this is a really great mani because you really can't mess up because it's abstract. So if you feel like you did mess up, just try to go back over it and fix the shape and, you know, just correct it that way. But you really can't mess up with this design. So it was at this point that I realized a lot of the stuff I was recording was out of frame. I didn't do such a good job of painting off my recording area this time. So I'm so sorry for that, but stay tuned to the end of the video and you get to see the whole mani fully centered in the video. So for this nail art design, I feel like having two colors on top of your base coat looks best, but you can also just like leave it with one. That's perfectly fine. So for the next shade, I chose a darker green color from Dollar Tree as well in shade 989. And for this one, I just tried to follow the same idea, you know, just be really fluid and like wavy with the movements and just kind of play off the previous lighter green shade that I did. That way the design kind of flows together. this first nail that I did, I really didn't like it in the beginning, but it ended up being not so bad. So like I mentioned, just keep playing with your design and it will probably work out in the end. So here's what the manicure ended up looking like for my abstract nail art design. And as I mentioned, I'm so happy with this design and I'm already looking forward to doing this in other colors. So I hope you guys stay tuned for my next video.